That frickin' Sunday trial, eh?
Serenity stands clear before me.
Nailed it. Welcome back, everybody, to some more Honkai Star Rail. We're about to chat with Gallagher about the situation. We're also gonna, well, first we're gonna chat with Firefly, Misha, that bearded dude who looks really badass. I do love his jacket. Micah, that's his name. And we got the siblings reunited as well, which is fantastic. We're gonna have a chat with them as well. I don't have any other plans for today, really, other than just story stuff and sipping this tea. It's 5 in the morning, so let's go. Let's play some honks. Do people call it that? They don't, do they? No. Okay, hi, Misha.
Huh. The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here.
I bet, yeah. Oh, that's all you had to say? Okay.
Huh. The atmosphere
Oh, right, yeah,
sure
no,
is
that's definitely it. That's all he wrote. Okay. Firefly, I'm gonna leave you to last. Well, the penultimate person, because obviously Gallagher's gonna be the last person I talk to. Maybe ever, because he'll kill me. No, it seems like Gallagher is actually not a bad guy. He's just fighting against the family. Maybe he could have given Sunday the heads up on the whole stabbing thing, though. Like, that was a bit of a dick move. But anyway, Robin.
Brother.
There's no need for words. You're safe. And that's all that matters.
Sorry. Whenever someone says brother, I just think of Metal Gear. Brothers! Anyway. Oh, okay. They really don't have much to say then, do they? They're just...
Brother.
Yeah.
There's no need for words.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that they're reunited and they're not both dead. That's great. That's really cool. Hi, Micah.
Well, I did my job. I gathered everyone here. Gallagher will explain the rest to you. Take care.
Good. Okay. Firefly, hi. I'm just so happy that you're here.
I brought Gallagher here. It's time to face the truth.
And what's that gonna be? Tune in next time. No, we're gonna do it. Gallagher, you got some explaining to do, quite literally.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
He's just here to talk about the weather.
Oh, is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
Yeah. I mean, it does sound like that.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything.
Oh, and you know what's just reminded me? Because I'm staring at Himiko in the face and the chest. Yes, I can claim my free 5-star. I nearly said 5-star. Yeah, we're probably gonna be picking Himiko. Just FYI. I mean, a part of me was thinking maybe get another Welts because I use him more, and I probably won't use Himiko immediately. But look at her. We gotta go for Himiko. So yeah, we'll do that in a minute. I completely forgot to do it again.
The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions.
Please do.
Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation.
Dun dun dun! Alright, finally. Oh, it's nice to have confirmation. It's so nice to have confirmation.
As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
Yeah, so the fictionologists, obviously, this is the first time we're coming across them in-game without delving into the database and the lore and watching like 50 YouTube videos on them. So, I'm curious.
History fictionologist? So what, everything you told us was made up?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you could ever trust anything a fictionologist would say.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Okay, cool. It's good to check your sources, guys. Good to double check.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're
To
all
defeat the
wondering
Huns?
why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy. Inviting different factions and stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony.
Yeah, I would love to know. I would love to know. Also, I would have said the Huns thing way quicker, but I had a mouthful of tea.
Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
Oh, that's my stomach, buddy.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
Apart from me, I guess, because I am one. I don't know, it won't be in my stomach, will it? That would be a weird place to store it. Probably in the chest cavity somewhere. I don't know where the Stellaron is.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
The Stellaron has been completely sealed. Someone is manipulating the Stellaron. You're pulling our leg again. I really do want to say that. I really do want to say that. No. It's been completely sealed?
I wish that were the truth.
No.
But if that were the case, I wouldn't have invited all
I was going to say, if that were the case, there wouldn't be any problems with the... Someone's manipulating it.
The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island.
Yeah, I like that analogy. That's good. Kind of wish they maybe said that a bit earlier in the game. I would have felt a bit more like on board with all this.
To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron.
Really? You mean this whole place is powered by a Stellaron?
And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at. In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
Shit. Well, okay. So where the heck is the Stellaron?
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
It all started a long time ago, back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play.
I mean, could they not find an emanator? Was there not just one wandering around somewhere in the cosmos that they could be like, hey, you're hired. We want to make a giant dream theme park.
The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power, and most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives.
Ain't that the truth?
The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity.
Oh, did they strike while he was away?
By the time a representative from the Montour system's family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony.
Mm-hmm.
Those three eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Okay.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
That's exactly what I was going to ask, because we know that there was some big falling out. It sounded like at the beginning everything was okie dokie, matey blokey.
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed.
Oh.
It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland?
I don't know, check Disney's accounting books. I'm sure you'd find an answer there.
It's people's lives. The
Oh.
opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream.
Wait, the dream is built upon decay of spirits? Is that what Memoria? Wait, what? Also, this elixir, pleasure, is that Soulglad?
Confusion, laziness, and cowardice. Weaknesses that plague humanity were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one.
Yeah, the thing is though, I don't get what the family would benefit from that. How would they benefit from that? That's the thing. Like, yeah, they've imprisoned everyone in a super magical dreamland. Although it still looks like you can just leave though. So, I don't know.
Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose.
Although I suppose it's more people are just drawn back to it because they enjoy it so much. They can leave, but they always want to come back, and maybe some people just don't bother leaving. They just want to live there. Yeah, maybe that's what they're getting at. Because again, as I've said before, it's a really cool thing. Like, imagine if you could just go to a dreamland that just felt real and you could do whatever you wanted within reason. Yeah.
At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata. Sought refuge in this chaotic memory zone. Over the years, I fabricated a meme within this dream for our use. Dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
Okay.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
Or as kid me would have said, facade. It was a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
I mean, I guess it is. Yeah, you could do.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
Yeah, where is the Stellaron?
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
I love that you call him Mr. Wings. At first, I was like, wait, who is that? Right. Okay. We still haven't learned why they fell out, though, right? Did I miss that? I could have missed that. I was too busy talking. Apologies. Hi, Firefly.
As I suspected, the core of this issue lies within the Stellaron.
There's always the Stellaron, isn't it? It's always. I feel like there's a gang right in town that keeps coming in and fucking shit up, and then they leave for a bit, and then it's just always struggling against this one gang, like in a Death Wish film. But I'm like, I live in the town, and I happen to be the second cousin of one of the gang, so, but everyone's cool with me, but I always feel guilty because you know what I mean? That's a weird analogy, but anyway.
You all look quite serious. Is there anything I can do to help?
I could do with a coffee. This tea's nearly finished. Right, learn about the whereabouts of the Stellaron from Sunday. And if Robin's gonna have anything to say first? Oh.
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
You know, if it was gonna be anywhere, if I was gonna guess where it would be, anywhere on Penacony, it's probably the big central glowing thing, right?
As I suspected. It's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the sweet dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Still think that's a hilarious name. Mr. Gopherwood.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
I mean, yeah, it seems like they know what's going on.
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
Yeah, it did. Imagine if you hadn't.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
Oh, that kind voice in the flashbacks, probably Mr. Gopherwood, right? Is he kind of like their adoptive father? This is getting personal for these two.
What do you mean by that?
I'm guessing anyway.
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony.
Yep, okay. This time it's poisonal.
But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I will use my voice to support an evil cause. I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself.
That'd be very ironic, wouldn't it?
For the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the sweet dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
Yes. Yes. Have you seen the film Blood Debts? Watch the ending of the film Blood Debts. Holy shit. Holy shit.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark.
Need to get more pimps, more pushers.
Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors, and there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Mr. Trailblazer?
The contrast between Himiko is very, very sullen, somber. We must help. We must follow in our, in the Nameless's footsteps. And March is like, yeah! Ain't nothing to fear no more. Heroes never back down. Going up against the Dream Master. Nah, I'd surrender. I gotta say that.
Come on, don't crack jokes at such a serious moment.
March, you know me by now, okay?
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations. And could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
You're very welcome.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
Yeah, do we have a time limit? I feel like apparently this the dream is gonna collapse in like, what was it, 10 hours or something?
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations.
Alright, cool. But before we do, well, I'm just gonna go grab that chest that was just staring at me right in the face during that whole cutscene. So just a couple of I kind of know what we're gonna do, but where's Acheron? You know, did she actually leave? Where's Aventurine? Shouldn't he be down here? Although he did go to that weird black hole, but yeah, I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure. I have some apples stuck in my teeth. Oh, I really shouldn't eat an apple before I record. Anyway. Right. Let's chat to Welt.
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Yeah, well, good luck with that, mate. You signed yourself up for that.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him. Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
Oh, Mark's looking out for him.
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although, I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey.
I feel like if what I'm thinking of is what Welt is thinking of, it's just his personal connection to the Goofy dude, right? You might still have some loyalty towards him.
You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow it for a moment?
What was that? I've completely forgot what that is. Oh, the chip. The chip, true. Yeah.
Huh. I knew it.
What do you need it for?
As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter.
What? You mean he's been tracking us this whole time?
If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Okay.
Aventurine? Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
Probably everything. Probably everything to do with it.
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check.
Yeah, I mean, the IPC don't like the family.
If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for. The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status.
Yeah.
But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Let's hope so.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we know that Himiko can do that. Can she do that by herself, I guess?
Spoken like a true hero.
Welt is a dude. He is an absolute dude.
Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep. I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
We just did, mate. You just missed it.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
What's that?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the 3 nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is legwork.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident way.
Have you? Okay, I'm completely not on board with this right now. What's going on? Who's legwork? It's not Clocky, is it?
I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply.
Oh, it's
from the
Gallagher.
Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos. And now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves.
Cool.
Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause she's awesome.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Yeah. The reason I didn't say, is it you, Gallagher, because I thought that was too obvious. I thought, you're making me blush with all these flatteries. Keep them coming. Of course, my reputation precedes me. Believe in the galactic baseballer supremacy. I want to say both of these. I want to say both of these, but that one will do.
What? Hey, you can't just make up titles like that.
I live for just annoying March. I think that's probably the thing I've maybe enjoyed the most in this whole game. As much as I love Acheron and Kafka and, you know, all that stuff, annoying March just gives me life.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend has fond memories of his time aboard the Express, which he reminisces on every time he has a good drink.
Which I imagine is quite often.
As for the last nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started.
Is he Indiana Jones? I fucked that up. I fucked that joke up. It's a really good game, innit? The new Indiana Jones. I'm enjoying it.
On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze.
Oh?
Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Oh! What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be a new jukebox? Ooh, gift. Right, speaking of gift, before we get that gift, let's go to the travel log. Yeah, it was right at the top. I don't know how I missed this. Express gift, let's claim it. Right. I mean, I also don't have Japard, right? We could go for him, but basically, no. No, it's between Himiko and Welt, right? Getting an Eidolon for Welt would be cool, but a whole new character. We gotta go for Himiko. Psych, actually, we're going for Bailu. We're getting another, but no. Himiko, come to me. Oh, because eventually I'm gonna be able to pick another one anyway, because I'll do enough passes, enough pulls in the regular banner. So we're gonna get Himiko, and then I'll probably get another Welt, possibly, or maybe Japard. Who knows? Claim Himiko, yes! Yay! God, she's hot. Right. Cool, with a sentient freaking ceiling fan. Follow-up glory for the win. Cool. Also... oh yeah, look, we got another message from Gallagher. I probably should have read this before we started. Sigh. Don't sigh, it makes you sound old. I doubt it. This hound's already grey. I don't know. I don't really notice much. I mean, I've got a few greys in my beard and you can't really tell, thank God, but, I bet I'm gonna get comments now going, actually, yeah, Mage, I've been meaning to tell you, it's well obvious. Just saw another patron who made me a bit sentimental. He is someone whose thoughts are always concerned with reality, oh, there goes gravity, but is determined to live out the rest of his life in the dreamscape. There are so many of them here in Penacony. Maybe reality is too harsh. He'd rather stay inside the dream. He suffers from a terminal condition of no known cause. His body would slowly become uncontrollable, turning stiff and painful until he can't move his finger. Unless his brain completely dies, although... would such suffering disappear in the dream? Well, we already kind of know that, don't we? Not only that, he would be able to earn enough money for his treatment and life extension in this way. Oh shit. If we can pin everything on illness, then the existence of sweet dreams can indeed be a cure. However, if dreams shatter one day, where would these people go? Where they are already running away from the troubles of their real life. Sounds so deep, I don't get it. There's always a way. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I say that a lot. True, life is full of possibilities. Let those who should worry, worry. That's me. I'm the worrier. You're real talkative today. I mean, yeah. Did you add a lot of Soul Glad to your drink today? No. Soul Glad hasn't been the right drink for me for a long while. Yeah, that must be the whatever they call it, the pleasure, whatever. Right, cool. I guess we'll read a quick Sampo message. Hello, good friends. Do you require any financial management services? I have a line of products that can help with that. Always a pitch, isn't it? It's always a scam. They're so versatile and robust. You can recoup your investment in one cycle. Any interest? Say no more. I'll get it. Give me 1 set. Payment sent. Wow. Wow. Even Sampo's like, wait, what? Hey there, friend. Chill out. Aren't you going to ask me what kind of new scam this is? I mean, at this point, mate, screw it. You only live once. You scared? I'm scared of you, dude. I won't do it again. We know that's a lie. Let's pretend I never sent those to you. Please don't report me to the Silvermane Guards, my friend. Hee. I scared Sampo. I scared Sampo. Don't hee me. I'm scared out of my pants. No, please put pants back on. Dude. Dang it, you're not on... not on the way to the guards. Okay, that was a good one. I like that one. The thrilling adventures of me and Sampo will continue next time. Ooh, I got some stuff to claim. There we go. Yeah, I think I've decided I'm not going to pull for Sunday. Or Jingyuan, as much as they are cool. Oh, wait a minute. Have I unlocked a new... Oh, yeah, we got Himiko's face now. Cool. And, yeah, big shout out to those who recognized I had, Kavashika in the profile picture. There we go. Right. Let's go follow Gallagher and get meet with the Watchmaker. The Watchmaker.
Back here again.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise. Brought the future trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. But I remember
it's awesome.
Your last words.
Because the train's awesome. The train in space.
Don't let us down, old man.
Wait, is it a secret passage?
What's happening?
Oh. Oh.
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead.
That's very pretty.
The first and last nameless of Penacony.
Damn.
Mikhail Char Legward, the Watchmaker.
Oh, it wasn't Gallagher. I mean, he is acting on behalf of him, right? Okay. Okay. Meet with the Watchmaker. How is this gonna go? How is this gonna go? Oh, right. I really actually should use my main character again because, you know, this is story stuff. This is story stuff. Enable. There we go. Any chests around here? Oh, just balloons. Lots of balloons. Chest! Oh, that view of Dreamflux there is pretty awesome too.
And you will find.
Whatever. Right. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh. Okay. I mean, I assume there's not going to be like a fight or anything, but it does kind of feel like we're building up to one, especially with the space wanker here. Who is that? Why is that? That's someone sitting in a... Oh, it's a wheelchair. Yep. Couldn't tell what that was. Beneath the sea surface of Memory Zone, in a garden closest to the full moon of the water, an elderly man rests on a recliner enveloped in utter silence. The Watchmaker, Mikhail Char Legwork. I feel like that's a bit insensitive of a name. Has passed into the endless, timeless dream where no sound could ever awaken him.
Sure enough, the Watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
What's that you got? What have you got? Pondering an orb? Oh wow. Hey, I've seen that hat before.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless.
Okay. I'm not quite sure what state of being he's in then, because he's obviously... He must be dead in real life, right? But is he somehow still just in such a deep dream now? That's weird.
After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more enigmatic than me.
Huh. Yeah, is he in some kind of like dream stasis, or I don't know. Again, I do ask a lot of questions about a lot of the physics, the practicalities of the dream world and how it all works. I know I did focus a lot on that Pepeshi that fainted in the last one, because I still think that counts as sleeping, right? How's that working? But no, what's going on here? What's this? What's going to be in this memory bubble?
Well, let's have a look.
Let's have a look. At the worst... As the words cease, Himiko nods ever so slightly in your direction. You take a deep breath, steady your mind, and turn your gaze towards the Watchmaker. Touch the dream bubble. You press your hands against the dream bubble, and the thick, viscous memoria converges under strain, then stretches outward from your fingertips. As if weaving a delicate web, it gently cradles your palm. A chill travels from your fingertips, carrying with it a myriad of vibrant and intertwined memories, as experience would suggest. But this time you see nothing at all. How could this be? Try to focus and capture memories, take a deep breath, and try to read the dream bubble again. The dream bubble is clearly extraordinary. Perhaps the approach was wrong. You think, holding your breath and closing your eyes, with one knee on the ground, you press your forehead against the thin film coated in memoria. Yet before you, there remains an abyss of darkness. No crimson sun descending upon snow-capped mountains, no gentle laughter, no twinkling stars, no echoes of words clashing, and most of all, no traces of Trailblaze. There is nothing and nothing is there. Indubitably, this is but an empty dream bubble. Well, that's anticlimactic.
Wait, what's going on? Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble? How could a dream bubble be empty?
I don't know, maybe someone deleted it?
Just as I suspected. That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the Trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive.
That sucks.
I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. That mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Oh, I really wanted a new jukebox.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
It was the dream bubbles we made along the way, right? There's a burb.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, alright?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
You think so? He's going through a lot of trouble for him.
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything.
Oh, really?
That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store.
Okay.
It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
Alright. Is it a new jukebox? Switching to... Okay, trophy.
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
We're playing as Boot Hill now? What? And Dan. Hi, Dan. Didn't forget about you, Dan, but I've played as you before. Boot Hill? Boot Hill's tall. Holy shit, Boot Hill's tall. Holy crud.
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like to check in.
Oh, shit. Everybody's coming into town.
The Astral Express? But I thought...
Yeah, we were a bit late.
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Well, there's been another change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
Yeah, I can't wait to see more of Boot Hill.
And you are...
Look at him, he's so freaking stylish. There's a lot of zippers. So, not sure why you need zippers there. That's weird.
Me? I'm Pom Pom. A new Nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
Of all the names you could have chosen. Also, did Nomura design him? Pom Pom.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the express, so he wasn't registered in your system. Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
I mean, you could bunk up, top and tail it.
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days.
Yeah, right?
Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions.
Yeah, how's that gonna work?
I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
It's because we're in the deep memory sea.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the dreamscape.
Yeah, technically.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
Yeah, because again, our real bodies are still in the real world, right?
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
God damn it. I mean, that is good. That is good protocol, because anything could happen if you didn't do that.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
Yeah, how does... Yeah, could you just wake someone up and then suddenly they'd, like, the dream person would be like, whoop, gone. Like, that should be possible, right? Although, again, because we're in a really deep... I don't know.
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
Okay.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution, then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
I mean, those couches look pretty comfy.
Please be patient. We need to contact your companions in order to confirm your identities.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
Quite the catch-22.
It seems so.
Oh, fudge. Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can, okay?
Alright, Karen. Karen Hill.
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier. Oh, please wait a moment while I contact him.
I don't know if you're gonna get much luck with him either.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, I mean, I feel for her.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the Express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Yeah, we're deep undercover, if you kind of.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
Because he's here for Acheron, right?
Seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
We're playing as Boot Hill, dude. You are so cool. Oh my... Wait, he's got a... No way! Oh my god. I love his design. Ask around the lobby for the information and wait for Dan Hunt. Right, yeah, because we're here for Acheron, who we now know isn't a Galaxy Ranger. How do you even work? Okay, so you've just replaced Acheron in the party. I guess that's fine for now. Whatever. Sabrina, Border Star Princess. What does this enhance do? I've not done Boot Hill's trial, so oh, he's so cool. He's so cool. Right, let's chat with Sabrina.
The Charmony Festival is about to start. I'm so excited.
Juno.
Hey, you guys here for the Charmony Festival too?
Well, I didn't come all the way here specially for the festival. Honestly, I don't really even know what it's about. But I heard it's a lot of fun!
Well, back in my home world, Anaria, we have festivals like that all the time. My dad threw me a birthday party one time that was just as extravagant as the Charmony Festival.
Oh, I see. How very wonderful for you.
Oh, come on! The Charmony Festival is a once-in-an-Amber Era event. How can a birthday party compare?
Yeah, right, you crazy lady.
Well, you never know, right? Maybe on her world, birthdays only happen once in Amber Era. Anyway, let's forget about that. Have you heard about the, unsettling things happening in the dreamscape?
Unsettling things? What could possibly go wrong? It better not ruin the Charmony Festival! I've been looking forward to it!
It might do, buddy. I'm sorry, I can't make any promises.
Relax. With a big event like this, there's bound to be lots of gossip and rumors. Don't worry. If anything does happen, the family will be on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a relief. I didn't come all this way to see the festival go down the drain.
Uh-huh.
Well, looks like I won't get any fudging clues out of these two. They're clueless.
Okay. Alright. Let's go chat with... Cotty. Cotty? Head of Security.
Greetings. I'm Cody of the Bloodhound family,
Cody.
head of security for the hotel. How may I assist you?
Secoity? Is that what you're head of? No, that doesn't work.
Hello. So, there's something I wanted to ask about. I've been hearing some unsettling rumors about certain incidents that might affect the Charmony Festival. Do you think there's anything to be worried about? I've traveled all the way from the Hayaii Federation, and I don't want my trip to be ruined.
What do you mean?
Wait. You haven't heard?
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors, but they're completely baseless. I can assure you, as a representative of the Bloodhound family, that everything is going smoothly for the Charmony Festival.
Sure.
At present, all of the families are focused on making sure the festival starts on time. Even the Dream Master himself has arrived. So don't worry, your trip won't be in vain.
That's a relief to hear.
That's a mighty fine relief I feel right there.
She doesn't appear to be acting. So, it seems that even the hotel staff are out of the loop.
Mm-hmm.
back already?
Hi, Dan.
Hasn't she returned yet?
Oh, the receptionist.
Nope. I'm starting to wonder. Sending her to contact Sunday was a good idea.
You have very, very... You have shark teeth, don't you? He does.
Neither the staff nor the guests seem to know anything about what's happening in the dreamscape, and wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves. Definitely not a good sign.
Yeah, I hate that too. I hate watching people enjoy themselves.
I agree. Another unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to be in charge of organizing the council and managing everything inside and outside the dreamscape. However, I walked around the hotel, but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
Weird, right?
Well, I'll be forked. If I remember correctly, the head of the Oak family is that Sunday guy, right?
Well, I'll be forked. I love Boot Hill.
We shouldn't linger here too long.
Oh.
Let's go back to the Express for now.
Just the way he said that. That was great delivery.
Not so fast. Have you ever robbed the IPC, bro?
Bro?
If you run away now, everyone will be chasing after you.
Are you suggesting we sit here and do nothing?
I wouldn't say do nothing. But let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives, they couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. We're the surprise factor for them.
Yeah.
They don't want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See? The IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
If I were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here, that would be like walking into their trap.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup plan to the memo keeper.
Oh yeah, Black Swan.
If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel. In reality.
Oh. Yeah, Black Swan should be able to help us, right?
A secret signal.
That's right.
Oh, a concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you. But Boot Hill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know in advance.
Yeah, that would have been cool information to share.
I'm sorry, but it's one of my quirks. I have too many unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry. And that would leave all backup plans completely useless.
They'd be well and truly forked, wouldn't they?
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
There's a good question.
This is where my street smarts come into play.
Oh. Use your street smarts, it says. Right, how's this gonna go? Hi, Dennis.
You're the lobby manager, right?
Yes, I am. How may I assist you?
Yes.
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found.
I mean, none of that is incorrect. That is factual.
We've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man? Is this how the family treats its guests?
What the fuck, man?
Is this your idea of street smarts? Starting an altercation?
Oh, it's funny hearing Dan get all worked up.
It's called standing up for your rights.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait while we try to contact Mr. Sunday. I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
Very well played, Boot Hill. Very well played.
See? Just like that.
Just don't call yourself nameless next time.
But that's part of the ruse.
Wow, this bar's something else. Certainly worthy of the planet of festivities.
Sure is. I've missed this music. Bum, 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 bum. Right, Mr. Anderson.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of Hasdana's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Hasdana's White Oak? I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that here.
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all. I couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
That's strange. Well, could it be that the memo keeper couldn't afford it?
Do the memo keepers really need money? I can't. I don't know.
What should we do now?
Oh, no need to rush. Let's grab some drinks first. Maybe I arrived too early and he hasn't come yet. Let's see what kind of juice malts you all have here. Well, give me a glass of Heenum Valley, 40 years. I'll have it neat. No ice.
No ice.
Wow, that's the most expensive one on the list. You have a taste for the finer things.
How much do you get paid, Boot Hill?
It's on the house, anyway.
Oh?
What can I get for you?
Okay. I'll just take a Ribena, please.
Anything you recommend is fine.
Then I would recommend today's special, Glass Village. It's classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboom juice. It's
Laboom
refreshing
juice.
and suits your cool demeanor. Just 1 minute.
Maybe we don't want to be drinking Soul Glad. I don't know.
This flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh, really hits the spot. Truly the finest sherry cask-aged malt juice in the cosmos.
Okay.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Is that really something that humans enjoy?
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
As long as you are satisfied, dear guests, please enjoy.
Let's give the memo keeper another half system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation. What do you think?
Do you not have a backup plan?
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet of festivities, but the public is unaware of it. Someone in a position of power within the family must be covering it up. It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools. If what you said about the Emanator of the Nihility is true, the situation in Penacony is a little complicated, to say the least.
Yeah, that is an understatement.
Actually, there's something else I'm concerned about. Regarding Acheron.
Yeah.
As you know, the faction that follows the path of the Hunt are some of the most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with. I mean, who in their right mind would impersonate the Xianzhou Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? It's like asking for a death wish.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking to someone of the Hunt right now.
Isn't there a saying among the Xianzhou people that the Rainbow Sect lets their Lux arrow do all the beating?
Oh, yeah, that's a very famous saying that I totally understand the meaning
Talking. Do all the talking.
Well, you know what I mean. Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers. But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, She's highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
She's great.
And do you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure out.
Anyway, what worries me more are the anomalies within the family. They've summoned followers from various paths for the festival. No matter how generous the family might be, this move seems highly unusual. Unless the invitations weren't sent by them. If that's the case, it's even more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival, despite the chaos.
Yeah, that's the thing. We know a bit more than Dan does right now.
Maybe it's Sheepei the Harmony pulling the strings. You find it beyond human understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all. People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't, and fudge, they even break their own rules. But Eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back, even if they reach a dead end.
You think Sheepei's will is behind all this?
It may not necessarily be Sheepei. There's definitely some higher entity involved. I know it may sound pessimistic, but if human free will were reliable, why would we even need Galaxy Rangers? It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblaze despite Akavili's disappearance.
But in my opinion, Akavili's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
It might be. The Jedi are evil.
Oh. So you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
Exactly. I believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolutely right. It's more about doing your best to choose the right path for yourself among countless possibilities, even with limited insight and judgment.
Yeah, that's a good message. I can get behind that. We are getting quite philosophical here.
I don't know what you've been through, but I agree that people must take responsibility for their choices, because no one else can do it for them.
Amen.
That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions.
Fair enough.
Just in case. I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper doesn't show up. This is my final backup plan. I promise.
Well, I hope it works then, because you ain't got any others.
You sure have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
Well, going back to my old career would make things a lot easier. By the way, when you were walking around the hotel, did you happen to see any important-looking guests?
What's your plan?
It's simple. We just grab some hostages and use them as bargaining chips with the family. Or maybe we can even take their identities.
Okay, that's quite extreme.
No need for that. We'll return to the Express now.
Wait, are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that As Donna's White Oak you just ordered?
Huh? As Donna's White Oak? But didn't you just say...
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of As Donna's White Oak just a moment ago.
Looks like your Memo Keeper friend has finally arrived.
Yeah, we've not seen Black Swan in ages.
Oh, right. Sorry, my memory's not the best. You know, too many modifications and all. Anyway, let me check. Well, fork me. It says Donna's White Oak, all right. And there's a note. I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
Okay.
No mistake. That's her message to you. She knew the hotel wasn't safe, so she suggested we find another place.
Why couldn't she just appear to them and tell them this in person? I'm confused.
Well, looks like we took a detour, but now it's back to the Astral Express. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Let's go. Back to the train.
You're back? 2 guests just boarded saying they were looking for Boot Hill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
Two guests?
Oh, just in time.
2 guests?
Yeah, 2 guests?
She's one of them. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that? You have no regard for etiquette.
If she had, I mean, Black Swan can appear like wherever the heck she wants, right? She just did it just now. Why couldn't she have just appeared to Boot Hill ages ago instead of the whole spy thing? I'm confused.
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
Oh, yeah.
You are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting. I hope you enjoyed that bottle of Astana's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
Finally, Memo Keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
Unless Black Swan was just messing with him, making him go through all that stuff. I have no idea.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Black Swan.
Yes!
I serve the Garden of Recollection as a memo keeper. As for Acheron's story, I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Yes, she's back, baby!
Greetings. I'm Acheron.
Ah.
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag! You betrayed me!
Shirtbag.
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed.
Ah.
To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far from unnoticed. But we did escape.
Okay, so maybe she was just busy helping Acheron this whole time.
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals. Namely, all of you.
Yay.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something?
Son of a nice lady.
How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
I mean, surely you do want some answers from her, though. Maybe don't try and shoot her. Plus, I don't think you're going to be able to kill her anyway, mate.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety.
Oh, she's got a plan.
I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
Huh?
This passenger is requesting...
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat and seems to be telling the truth.
Seems to be.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Hung. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help. As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed. I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other. So this was the only way I could reach out to you.
Right.
Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise. To return his relics to their rightful owner.
Oh.
Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet. So, how long has this rain been going on for?
I'm glad she's got her brolly out.
I used to believe, just like you, that it would eventually stop. Years and decades passed. And in the end, such hope faded away before the rain did. Looks like the god you mentioned doesn't exist after all.
As he spoke, the old man's gaze remained fixed on the distance. Amidst the fine drizzle of black rain, countless shadowy hands emerged from the sea. Oh yeah, oh wow, I actually thought they were just like branches of trees. They're actually hands. Oh shit. Yeah, that's the sea as well. Shrouded in an ethereal mist, reaching out towards the sky one by one. That is, now that I actually notice what that is, that's quite the unsettling image.
Well, let me share a story with you.
Is that Mikhail? Is that supposed to be Mikhail?
Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of IX, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeated the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they were once my dear companions. A group of Galaxy Rangers.
Oh?
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them? No. I'm guiding them toward transcendence. It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the universe. The universe witnessed the fall of Zulo, the Lord Ravager, but it came at a price. A price so hefty that only those who were there still remember. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. So someone must guide these lost souls to their life beyond. They were heroes in their time, and they shouldn't be reduced to mere puppets of nihility. As for me, I've suffered too many losses on that battlefield to advance any further. And that makes me the most fitting person to carry out this task.
But you know, these Sin-thirsters. They're not who they used to be.
Does this seem pointless to you? Well, some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless.
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right? Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Before we part ways, I have one more question. It is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective. But if, and it's just an if this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
A good question. And a profound one. I don't know the answer. What I do know is that one day I too will pass away. I hope that when that day comes, someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers.
Oh, we're going back to Robin? 9 system hours until the Charmony Festival.
When I appeared as a child, my speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence.
Well, there's a lot of talking. There is a lot of talking, and it's not really giving me a chance to, like, have a break. It's just one bit after another.
As I grew into adulthood, I left behind my childlike side.
I humbly request your blessings, esteemed advocate of Shipe.
Oh, he's in confessional?
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
Is he just looking out the window?
As you wish. I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade, promoting the path of the harmony to the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor.
You silly sausage.
Out of laziness, I lied and claimed that everything was ready. Although the head has dismissed me as punishment, it has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing at me, as I worried that the seeds of evilness may have taken root in my soul. So, I confess to you now, to seek atonement for my sins.
Yeah, it is a confessional. Okay, it's just not Sunday doing it, it's this dude.
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
Have you examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
Oh, yes.
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
Yes.
What's this process involving?
Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them. Now, please, leave in peace.
Oh, praise Shipe. And thank you, esteemed advocate.
Next, please step forward.
I didn't know this is what Sunday did.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please, pardon my sins.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere, absolution will be granted.
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket. My house, my land, and my 2 children.
I see. Please, go on.
My children were starving, and I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here. If I can strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation and give them the life they deserve. But the Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kids here. It was all my fault. All my fault.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. You don't need to live in fear anymore.
That's jolly nice of him.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll work my hardest to redeem my children and make them part of the family. Praise the harmony!
Next, please step forward.
How many of these are we gonna do?
Hey! Long time no see, Mr. Sunday. The most esteemed individual in Penacony, and the next leader of the Oak family, right?
I have sought their presence with us. Let us proceed.
Sure, let's just get this over with. I have sinned, please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza at breakfast, and a bottle of Soul Glad.
First of all, having pizza for breakfast. Heck yeah, high five, Pepeshi merchant.
That's it. Nothing more. Can we wrap this up? I've got a robo-ball game to catch, you know?
Do you seek to atone for your sins through good deeds?
Guessing not.
My sins? Well, starting to sound like a saint, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me. You think nobody knows what your precious family has done? About the Watchmaker? Huh? Don't kid yourself, Featherbrain. Those dream chasers might be fooled by your act, but don't fool yourself.
Ooh.
Before you start spouting off your holy verses, answer me this. Where does the power of the Oak family come from? And your power? What makes you think you can sit there all high and mighty, looking down on everyone else? Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's paradise, right? Then I'll take my leave. Good luck with your election, and, don't make me regret my investments in you.
Wow.
Oh, revered triple-faced soul, hear my doubts. Who can judge the strong when their power hides their crimes? Who can vouch for the weak when they will pay any price to survive? Who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray? If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
Brother? Brother?
He was just having a little reminisce.
Brother, are you all right?
I'm fine. I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So, I'm a bit out of sorts. But it'll all be over before we know it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Sunday's gonna mess up our plan or something.
You've been working non-stop on the Charmony Festival, Mr. Sunday, and no one could have predicted this incident. Even if the Stellaron does pose a grave threat, I still feel sorry for all the trouble we've caused you.
No need to worry about troubling anyone. The Charmony Festival was meant to spread joy and harmony across the cosmos. But now that we know the truth, I'm afraid we'll have to cancel it.
It has always been our wish to make everyone happy, so... we'll do our best to explain everything to the Dream Master. I'm sure he'll understand, even if the negotiation does not go smoothly. I'll refuse to go on stage. Without the Chord Master, the Harmonious Choir would not arrive, and the Charmony Festival would be just a grand performance, and nothing more.
I'm relieved to see your determination. You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself. I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us. But, given the urgency of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
Okay.
Perhaps you'll be the first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr. Yang.
I do have a bad feeling about this.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies everyone.
Indeed. Let us hope so.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Okay. Okay.
It's Mr. Sunday! Hey, come over here!
Right.
Looks like someone needs
God.
help. Let's go check it out.
Okay, we will next time, because oh boy, that was a lot of talking. I mean, you know, I'm glad that we're getting some answers and the plot is moving forward, but the pacing isn't the best to me anyway. Having to sit there for like over half an hour, just constant, just no like breaks. I mean, there were a couple of breaks when we were playing as Boot Hill, but like, frick, that is a lot of talking to take in one go without any like gameplay whatsoever. I know I like MGS, right? I play a lot of Metal Gear games, but even this is like, whoa. So we'll go chat to the Dream Master next time with Robin and Sunday. And, well, although there's someone that wants to talk to us first, which... got a bad feeling about it. Love Boot Hill, though. Glad he's involved in the story now. Glad that Acheron and Black Swan are back. But, yeah, what's going to happen at this Charmony Festival? Whoa! Thanks for watching, everyone. Appreciate being patient again. Hopefully you're enjoying these long videos, even if you're having to wait a bit longer for them. But yeah, take care, everyone. See you next time. Bye-bye for now.